Good morning. This message is for Tina at SussexSquadPodcast. I had the very unfortunate. Let me just start again. I joined Twitter because I was not on Twitter. To help with the fight for Meghan. Okay? I have had my website that is taking a lot of research because this is not just a fluff website that I'm putting together. As a matter of fact, I had sent a message to people who were coming to the website looking for the content, letting them know that it's taking me a little while because I have a lot of research to do. I am a writer by trade. But while I was researching things for my website, and while I'm subscribed to many people who defend the Duchess on YouTube, and I have been for a few years now. I was subscribed to you on YouTube, Sussex Podcast, because I had a lot of respect for what you and Michelle were doing. But recent happenings between you and I, and then subsequently what you encouraged other members of the Sussex Squad to do to me, not only have I unfollowed you everywhere else, I've lost that respect for you and whatever you have done thus far, because you don't know who is on the other side of the profile. But you all assume, because I disagree with one point that you all made, that somebody is a troll and a plant and really hates Meghan because they don't hate Kate. Since when do you have to hate Kate to love Meghan? Listen, I don't care if you all think Kate is fake and phony or whatever. I'm looking at my two eyes, through my two eyes, and I see someone that's, kind to Meghan, and I see someone that Meghan is kind to. I see that they care for each other, at least. So for me to leap from that to say Catherine is being fake and phony and we shouldn't support them, the Cambridges, I find that very disingenuous, especially since that's not the road that Meghan would take. And that's clearly not the road she is taking. Okay? So I don't love Catherine. I don't hate Catherine. I have neither here nor there for Catherine. But what I'm not going to do is malign her name to lift Meghan up or to protect Meghan, because that's exactly what the disgusting tabloid media is doing to Meghan. To lift up Kate, and whether Kensington Palace is in cahoots with them or not, I'm watching Meghan's actions. Okay? And from what I see with Meghan, her and Kate are still pretty close to each other. And the kids are all close to each other. So it's not my job to interject myself in between them. and say Catherine is being fake. That's not my job at all. I'm not a tabloid reporter, honey. I am a serious writer with integrity. But what got me placed in the crosshairs of the Sussex Squad was when I was trying to find out what regatta is, because somebody named Emmy something posted that we should go ghost, really, this week when regatta is playing. And innocently, me, because I'm not a Twitter person, I just came here to join on to this Twitter because I had joined on to everything else, trying to fight for Meghan. So I opened up a Twitter account because I had already had my website. I was already working on my website, doing my research for my website. I just now opened this YouTube channel. And it's unfortunate one of the first videos that I have to do is to address Tina from SussexSquad podcast, because I did have a lot of respect for what you and Michelle were doing. But I will not be abused. I am not a troll, but I'm definitely not a sheep either. I don't follow people because you say go this way. I'm asking you why you want us to go that way. If you cannot give me an intelligent answer, then your response to me is to have people block me and call me a troll. I asked simply what regatta was. Emmy, whatever her name is, her response to me was not a damn thing. I'm an intelligent person. I'm asking you a question. Your response to me, not a damn thing. Okay, so I said, brushing off the disrespect. I said, oh, is that the name of the event? Trying to lighten things up so someone can tell me what regatta is. Then I said, okay, I hadn't gotten a response. I said, okay, well, nobody can blame me if I post on it then, because I'm not getting, I don't know what that code means, because I thought regatta was code for something. Then SussexSquadPodcast. I believe it's Tina, because usually Michelle doesn't post from that account. The person on the Sussex Squad podcast came with 2 smart-ass answers. Well, sheesh, if we wanted to tell you, you ever thought that nobody saw your question? Well, somebody did see my question, and they gave me a smart-ass answer. And I, jokingly, trying to lighten the mood to get a real answer, made a joke to lighten up the mood so somebody can tell me what the hell's going on. If you all want us to be on the same team, so let me know what's going on. Let me in on it. Let me in on the code. Followed by 2 smart-ass answers with smart-ass emojis rolling the eyes from Sussex Squad podcast. So my response to her was essentially, I can't see it anymore because I've been blocked by Emmy. And when I logged out and went back in and saw Emmy's, that same thread, Sussex Squad podcast had erased her 2 smart aleck messages to me. So now they no longer appear there. Just my responses to Emmy appear there. I believe that is sneaky and underhanded, because then it appears that I'm just being ornery and nobody attacked me. When you attacked me for asking a simple question about what regatta is, and why we shouldn't be participating in regatta. Somebody needs to tell me something. The time you took to post those 2 smart aleck messages, which is my response to her was, listen, I thought we were a team. You know, so the time you took to post those 2 smart aleck answers, you could have at least DM'd me the answer of what regatta is, so we can all be on the same page of what it is. At least I would then, because I'm an independent person, make my decision whether or not I wanted to participate. But that's not how it went. Emmy blocked me. Then Pagan Trelawney, whatever her name, blocked me. I don't know who this woman is. All of a sudden she blocked me because of that thread. I was following her and then she blocked me. So that's when I posted, is this how it works with Sussex Squad, the Sussex Squad? When you get into a disagreement with one of the friends, do all the other friends just block you? Let me know, because, you know, I'm new to Twitter. I'm not new to the Meghan Markle fight. I am new to Twitter because I never had a Twitter account. I joined Twitter to join the fight on Twitter. But if this is the way you all act, when you don't agree with someone, I think it's disgraceful. And you cannot be doing that in Meghan's name. I don't care how much success you've had in the past. You cannot be doing that in her name, because what you're going to be doing is pissing people off, and they're going to be looking towards Meghan. Because the name of your squad is Sussex Squad. So if you're going to defend her, at least defend her in her own spirit. So she would not, it's something that she would, not appreciate as a person. And if you're defending this person, you should know what her character is and what would fly with her and what would not. Anyway, so I finally find out what regatta is. And I'm like, well, this is the big code that people couldn't just type in the thread to me what regatta was. This race, it's not even just William and Catherine. Somebody could have just said, go look, it's a race. It's not a code for anything. It's a race that's happening next week. What was the big deal that somebody had to DM me about that? Or couldn't have DM'd me about that? Or I had to go and somebody couldn't just type. And my response from Emmy was not a damn thing. And I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Why aren't we not supposed to be? What is regatta and why are we not supposed to be involved in it? Okay, so I finally found out what regatta is. And I'm reading. And I said, okay, all right, well, Oh, it's okay. Now it's a William and Kate event. But at the end of it, they're doing it for charities. I don't give a rat's ass who the hell is doing something for charities. I'm going to support the charities because the charities are only trying to exist. They don't have any say at who their patrons are. They are charities trying to exist. And for us to say we're going to do this kind of behavior and mistreat people in Meghan's name, I think it's disgraceful. So I post, okay, well, now that I know what regatta is, well, good luck to William and Kate, and I hope they make good money for the charities. Because I'm not in here to be hating on people. Just because you think Kensington Palace is not doing enough to support Meghan. You think the leaks are coming out of Kensington Palace. And they very well could be. Okay? They very well could be coming out of Kensington Palace. We don't know. But Come, Shishi. My cat is she heard that when I get like this, she's like, "What? Are you okay?" I'm okay. But what was I saying? Yeah, we don't know what's going on. So basically, if we're saying that Kate is behind it, we are no better than the tabloids. Because from what I see with Kate and Meghan, they care for each other. Unless you're telling me that Meghan is a fake and a phony. So if you're telling me that they are not, they don't care for each other, I just found the line of reasoning very questionable. I was attacked by whatever his name is, Professor, whatever his name is, called a plant and a liar, because I refused to back off from the fact that I was attacked by members of the Sussex Squad and members underneath SussexSquadPodcast account. I was attacked simply for asking a question. Messages was given out, and I saw that she was telling people that I'm a troll to block me. And then other people started to pick up that message that I'm some kind of troll to block me. I've been following and supporting Meghan longer than many of you all. Just because I have not been on Twitter does not mean that I have not been supporting Meghan. So pretty much I know what's going on in the Meghan world because I've been here. And I do know that in the spirit of Meghan, she would not want you, intentionally not supporting charities because William and Kate was associated with it. She would not want you abusing other members of the so-called Sussex Squad who love Meghan because they disagree with one point of yours. Okay? I think it's a disgrace, and you all need to stop because you don't know who's on the other side of, the profile. You don't know who you're talking to. So when you pile on like attack dogs because of one point, and I still disagree with that, and I will be covering Regatta this week. My website is dedicated to Meghan. I don't know quite the direction I'm going with my YouTube channel. I'm going to begin with defending her by when I see all these reporters. So, rebutting their points, point by point. And I'm going to be starting at some point this week, maybe Saturday when I have some time out of my work schedule. But Twitter, I'm very new to Twitter because Twitter was never my thing. I happened upon Twitter when I was looking up something online. I happened upon the different people that are online, Mayhive, Sussex Squad, and then people on the Meghan and Harry hashtags and so forth. But I'm telling you now, I'm no sheep. I'm nobody's troll, but I'm nobody's sheep either. I will make my own independent decisions, and I will not be disrespected. So this is just to say to you, Tina, you need to be careful how you treat people, because there was no excuse for either you or Emmy to address me that way because I asked a simple question. What was Regatta? That's the only question I asked. And from the both of you, I got two smart-ass, disrespectful answers. And then end up getting blocked. And then a word sent out to the whole Sussex Squad to block me because I'm a troll. And this is how you think. If this has happened to me, I can imagine what other people this has happened to. You all need to be careful when you're fighting in the name of the Duchess. This is not what you want associated with her name. And with that, that's the only message I have. I just wanted to address Sussex Podcast, Sussex Squad Podcast, and whoever was typing behind there. It's usually Tina typing behind there, but and Tina is the one with the grudge or the hate for the Cambridges, where to the point that she doesn't even acknowledge that they exist. I'm not there. I'm not going to hate on people like that. Okay? Because Meghan wouldn't. And it's like I said, and Meghan is still very close with Catherine from what I can see. I'm not going to buy into this feud business, and I'm not going to buy into Kate being fake. When Meghan starts changing her tune towards Kate, then I will reevaluate the situation. But for right now, Meghan seems to care a lot about Kate, and Kate seems to care a lot about Meghan. Okay, so I'm not going to put any kind of wedge between them. And I'm going to support their charities. Thank you. Have a good day. All right. I'm calm. Okay? I'm okay.